What if you could keep every single dollar of your paycheck? Sounds like a dream, doesn't it? But what if I also told you that this dream could come with a price tag no one's talking about? Stay with me, because in the next 20 minutes, we'll dive into one of the most controversial proposals in modern American politics, the 10% Trump tariff. We'll explore how it could eliminate income taxes for millions, but also the hidden dangers that might threaten your financial future. And before you ask, yes, this affects you. Whether you're 16, working your first part time job, or 60, planning your retirement, the decisions being made right now in Washington could redefine how you earn, spend, and save money. Quick question. Have you ever looked at your paycheck and thought, wow, I'd love to donate 30% of this to Uncle Sam? No? Didn't think so. Let's break this down. Why are people calling this tariff a game changer? Why are others calling it a financial time bomb? And most importantly, how can you protect yourself and your wealth no matter what happens? Let's start with the basics. Right now, most Americans pay between 10% and 37% of their income in federal taxes. That's thousands of dollars every year. Gone. The 10% Trump tariff proposes to eliminate income taxes altogether and replace them with a flat 10% tax on imported goods. At first glance, this sounds like a win. You keep your paycheck, and the government funds itself through trade. Sounds almost too good to be true, right? Like when someone promises you unlimited data and then slows your speed to a crawl after one Netflix binge. Here's the catch. This tariff doesn't just affect big corporations importing millions of dollars worth of goods. It trickles down to the everyday consumer. Your groceries, clothing, electronics, even your Starbucks latte could all get more expensive. But how much more expensive? And is it worth the trade-off for keeping your hard-earned income? Imagine a $1,000 phone costing $1,100. A $30,000 car suddenly hitting $33,000. Would you spend more to save more? Or would this squeeze middle-class families already struggling with inflation? And here's the kicker. What happens to businesses that rely on imports? Will they thrive or collapse under the weight of higher costs? Before we answer that, let's talk about why this idea is gaining traction. Because it's not just about taxes. It's about power, politics, and America's place in the global economy. Here's the truth. The 10% Trump tariff could be revolutionary. For families scraping by paycheck to paycheck, keeping every dollar of income could mean the difference between just surviving and truly thriving. But revolution comes with risks. A spike in consumer prices could widen the gap between the wealthy and the working class. Industries dependent on imports might face layoffs, impacting millions of jobs. And what about the ripple effect? Could this tariff spark a global trade war, leaving the U.S. economy vulnerable? Let's be real. Nobody wants to wake up one day and pay $20 for a carton of eggs, no matter how many dollars you save on taxes. History has shown us that bold financial policies often come with unintended consequences. The Great Recession, the housing bubble. These weren't caused by one decision, but by a chain reaction of risky moves. So, what can you do? Here are 3 steps to protect yourself and your wealth. 1. Diversify your income streams. Relying on a single paycheck is risky in uncertain times. Look into side hustles, investments, or even skills that can make you indispensable. 2. Watch your spending habits. If consumer prices rise, knowing where your money goes can make all the difference. Start tracking expenses now, before the changes hit. 3. Stay informed. Policies like this evolve fast, and the ones who win are those who adapt first. But here's the big question. Will this tariff actually pass, or is it just another political promise? And if it does pass, will you be ready to thrive, or just survive? If you've ever wondered what it takes to turn uncertainty into opportunity, hit that subscribe button. In our next video, we'll break down exactly how to use policy changes like this to build generational wealth. Because the rules of the game might be changing, but with the right strategies, you can always stay one step ahead.